Well, all right. So, yo, man, golly, bro, look, I done started this over like 4 times. I can't stop laughing. Okay, so yeah, y'all know I'm that weird friend, right? So yeah. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being weird. I don't use it in a negative sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm trying to get this right, bro. I don't want to start back over. But anyway, so welcome or welcome back to Love 24 Hours here or where we view videos that can either brighten or enlighten our day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Get those vibes high. You know what I'm saying? Raise that frequency. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So listen. Yeah. Y'all pay attention to this first clip. I just want to go ahead and get that out there before I forget. So yeah, make sure y'all pay attention to this first clip. I just knew, bro. I asked myself, I was like, why are we being distracted? Because we had one big distraction. I'm not going to say anything about it right now. I ain't gonna speak on it. I may speak on it later. I may not. But yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as you view the clip. But yeah, I knew it was a reason. I knew it. I kept asking, like, what is this distracting us from? And then I got my answer. So yeah, and I waited a few days actually too to see if they was gonna put this information out, see if I would see it in any other places, and I actually had to go find it. Besides one person in particular, and shout out to you. I think it was Lisa. Shout out to you, Lisa, on my social media page. So yeah. Anywho, let's go straight into these shout outs here. So first shout out goes to Marco Vargas, 3965. Shout out to you, Marco. Now, if I give you more than one shout out, then you know there's nothing wrong with a little extra love. If you've been here for a while, you've been here and I haven't shouted you out, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to make sure that I scoop you up and give you a shout out because I do appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Marco, was you the one that gave me the nickname of Divine Collector? I think it was you. If not you, then it was another Marco. But yeah, moving forward. And if I mess up your YouTube name, I apologize. I really do try, y'all. I try. Let me see here. Next shout out goes to, oh boy. Next shout out goes to Ahaya, Ahayah. Ahaya 7897. I appreciate the love. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. You know what I mean? I try. Okay, and next and well, how they say it? Last but not least. There it go. I was trying to get my throat shock. Okay, but yeah. Last but not least, Alexis Gabrielle. I appreciate the feedback. You know what I mean. You know what I mean as a creator. How they be messing with your feed. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate the love, y'all. I'm very, very grateful for you guys. Ow. Okay, so yeah. Oh, and guys, don't forget that when I do have like long intros, I do put in the description. I put the little timestamp. So if you do want to skip, always make sure you go to the description. So if you do want to skip the intro, I'll have the timestamp down there, and hopefully I don't forget to put the timestamp down there. But yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the video, y'all.
While Americans have been distracted by a rich guy who got lost in a submarine, quietly in the shadows, U.S. regulators approved the sale of synthetic lab-grown meat to the American public. This is not a parody. This is not a joke. Let's get into it. In this article from the Associated Press titled, U.S. Approves Nation's First Lab-Grown Meat, Chicken Made from Animal Cells, it talks about how 2 California companies got the approval to sell this shit to us. So I'm thinking to myself, who could be that powerful to convince U.S. regulators to sell us synthetic lab-grown meat? And it's none other than our good buddy, Billy Boy Blue, who's been the primary investor in companies that are trying out different synthetic meats for us to enjoy. He's also one of the majority shareholders in Impossible Meats. So I'm thinking, this guy's just a computer wizard. He's not a nutritionist. He's not a scientist. Could he be after consolidating the food supply? I don't know. But what I do know is that Bill Gates is the largest private farmland owner in the United States. Not Jimbo, who comes from a long line of farmers, a tech billionaire. And you know what he's doing with this land? Nothing. Everything that was once growing on it. America, you should be very, very concerned right now with what is going on in the background while they keep flashing this billionaire who got lost in a submarine for the past few days, nonstop. Do you know that they just caught 123 people on the terrorist watch list trying to cross the border in Mexico? Something big is coming. or else all of the media networks wouldn't have agreed to show us this bullshit while our country is falling apart. Hey, did you get my text? What do you think about that submarine?
That have never happened in the history of the universe are happening right now.
So what do you see this change as?
Well, they're extremely positive. We finally are getting our act together, and they're allowing things to move. The entire Earth is moving into another dimension. Another vibrations and frequencies of the whole Earth are changing to what's called the new Earth. And this is in the Bible, too, in the book of Revelations, when they talk about the new heaven and the new Earth. It's just that it's happening right now.
And what are these changes going to be once they've happened? I mean, is the economy part of the change?
Oh, economy won't matter at all.
Well, the collapse of the current economy, I mean, is this part of this big change that's going on?
You call it collapse, and we don't. It's that the world you're living in, okay. It all depends on what world you're focusing on.
What world are you focusing on?
The positive. My company is booming. I don't have any problems. See, it depends on what world do you live in.
Well,
but the old Earth is where all of these things will be left.
What happens if you don't want the change? What happens if you want to live in this old world?
You'll stay with what you have created.
So where are you going?
I'm going with what's beautiful and positive.
Okay, so there's not people aren't leaving the planet as such, but there is a conscious shift.
Two planets. It's separating into two.
But I thought that's what you meant, yeah.
The old Earth and the new Earth.
Not a physical separation.
Yes. But you won't notice anything has happened.
So are you talking about, like, for example, like a dimensional shift? Where some of us, we're not going to know the shift's happened.
We're going into another dimension. It's happening now. It started in 2003, and it's happening right now. We are moving into the new Earth. And people don't even notice. It's not going to just be bam, and you're there. It's a gradual thing. It's been happening.
Do you think people are finding, should I say, this change quite testing right now?
Well, you're going through a lot of things to see. Main thing is getting rid of the karma. You're going through a testing time. Do you want to stay with the old Earth? Do you want to stay on the wheel of karma? Or do you want to move on where there is no karma in the new Earth? And where it's beautiful and wonderful? Is that what you want to do?
But is no karma going to make us spiritually grow?
It's more spiritual than you can even ever imagine. And many, many people are moving there. They're moving into it right now.
Consciously or unconsciously?
They don't know it consciously. But in order to move, our vibrations and frequencies of our own bodies have to change to match that of the Earth as it moves. See, the Earth is a living being, too. And it's moving into its next incarnation. It doesn't care if we go with it. We're just as happy if we didn't go with it. We're like fleas on a dog.
What in tarnation is happening? I have never seen the Suma Resonance look like that. When I turn into the collective, I see things it looks like a rave. Like, things are short-circuiting. It looks like things are recalibrating. I would definitely suggest calibrating your vessel. I asked if it was artificial. I got told, no. We got DNA. We got alchemy. We got light blast. We have density. We have realms. We have a massive merger. We have a timeline, energetic shift, a consciousness shift. This is immaculate.
As your third eye begins to open on the spiritual journey, you start seeing something very interesting every time someone triggers you or hurts you. The third eye is the eye of truth that helps you see through the illusions of the physical, apparent world. Here's what I've been feeling for the past few months. Every time someone triggers me or hurts me really badly, their soul is actually trying to do my soul a huge favor, and they're sending me a lot of love on a higher level. Every soul that you meet in this lifetime has a soul contract that they've created with your soul prior to coming here on Earth. In most cases, when you get triggered by someone, a part of you that is unhealed or wounded comes up to the surface to be healed and released. The soul of the person who hurt you or triggered you pretty much agreed to doing this with your soul prior to coming here on Earth to support your evolution, because whenever you feel triggered, like I said, you release that pain and you essentially become a higher version of yourself. But most people don't take it that way. They don't forgive, they take it personally, and the karmic cycle just continues between the two souls until one of them decides to come into love and truth, and they evolve. Now do you see why forgiveness is so important? And you can only forgive when you see the truth.
Clarify and define your vision for yourself in the highest possible way that you can see it. Be as specific and see yourself as high as you possibly can, right? That's your first job. Be delusional even. Right at the apex of what your mind believes is possible, maybe push past that even a little bit, and then believe it. See it all the time and believe it, and whatever you gotta do to protect that belief. My version of protecting that belief was I wasn't sharing this. I'm not even gonna give my own mother the chance to try to bring me back down to reality. It's not gonna happen. Right. You know what I mean? Like, not gonna happen.
Rising, yeah! My bad. I told myself we throwing mudras now instead of gang signs. I'm still working on me. I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling like walking outside in my drawers, I swear for God. But look, now, for the people who using affirmations and the motherfuckers not working, who know we live in a matrix, you probably got some subconscious blocks. I got some other ways you can get through that motherfucker. So since we living in the matrix, that's why you see all them angel numbers and stuff like that. The matrix working code, the matrix working numbers. So I got some numbers you can affirm to get to certain things you want to manifest. So the code for peace, because I'm feeling real peaceful. I'm feeling high off life right now. I don't even want to smoke no more. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think I'm done with weed. But the code for peace is 1001105010. I'm gonna say it one more time. 1001105010. Now, you can either say this out loud or in your head with your inner voice, your consciousness. But you want to say it up to 45 times a day. And you want to try to say it before you go into rest mode. I don't like saying going to sleep. But you want to do it before you go into rest mode so it can lock into your subconscious when your conscious shut off. When you get up, when you rise in the AM, boom, you're going to have different feelings, different thought processes, etc., the more you do it. Hey, I love you. Get in that mode, baby.
Isn't it weird how so many versions of you exist in people's mind? Some know you as the shy person that doesn't talk. Some see you as the annoying person that won't shut up. Some see you cold and mean. Others find you caring and kind.
To piss me off. If Jesus is the Son of God, and the sun is considered a star that's in the morning sky, and Lucifer is considered and named morning star, who the fuck is who? If God created light from the darkness on the first, only to make the sun and the moon on the fourth, and the sun was not created to shine light upon the earth in the morning sky, nor was the moon created to shine light upon the earth in the dark sky. What the fuck was the point of the moon and the fucking sun? Because we already had light, because it was created on the fucking first day. Which explains why the northern hemisphere, like Alaska, it could be nighttime, but it's still daytime, and there's no fucking moon or sun in the sky. In fact, it was said that God made the stars on the fourth day along with the moon and the sun. The stars' responsibility was to shine light upon the earth and separate the day from the night, light from dark. But why would you need to make the stars to separate the sun from the moon if the world was round? Could you not just put the sun in the northern hemisphere and the moon in the southern hemisphere? No, you could not do that, I guess, if it was not fucking... The only way that would make sense if the earth was flat, and that the sun and the moon needed to be separated, that means they were together. And the sun and the moon together makes an eclipse. So if light was created from the dark on the first day, and God went 3 days without the moon and the sun, only to make the stars with light, would that be the equivalence of the second coming of light? And why is the devil, who is so evil, represented as a snake, which is the serpent, which is the symbol of wisdom, which is the depiction of the Kundalini energy, which is not depicted with one snake but two snakes, meaning there's two forms of wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge and understanding together. If the serpent was bad for spreading knowledge, and Jesus was here spreading knowledge, and Satan didn't spread knowledge, who the fuck is the real devil?
If that makes sense. And what I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. So that tells me that there's still something active here, and it kind of just looks like someone's grown up but got cut off and buried. want to talk too much, just because I can't really anticipate if anyone's going to be around here. I don't hear anyone, but the lights are on, and I have no clue what I'm stepping into. When I was here on Wednesday, this, I think, was about as far as I got. I haven't gone any further than this. I sort of chickened out and ran back up to go home, get some more space to record on my phone, since I was really late. Sure what to say. I'm so on edge that I'm gonna run into someone. I feel like one of these is gonna be a hallway or a room or something. Because what else? What is the purpose of these things? See something shining. Just realizing I'm gonna have to walk back up all these stairs. Fuck it. The lawn. Smelling it after. That's the chlorophyll, right? Shaking. Oh, this is... Jesus. So desks. Sure if I can push this on you too. What the fuck?
Karmic debt that you owe to the planet will be repaid. So if you want to change your karmic debt, human beings, you need to come back inside with the real gods. For if you continue to help these draconian reptilians in this illusion that they created for the gods, then you that's double karma, because you already had a karma that you owe back to the planet for what you even participated. You hear me? Then it's still karma on you for turning on us after we reverse engineered y'all ass. Wouldn't even be able to walk if it wasn't for us, nigga. You niggas would still be on all fours, nigga. Fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Real life shit. That ain't no racist talk, nothing. What's racist talk is for you to sit here and take all this land from these people who it really belong to and continue to hold on to this land, even though you know that your ancestors took this shit from them people. You know, even if you didn't, you know your ancestors took this from all these carbonated beings, so why aren't you giving it back? You won't even give them their real history. You won't even let them have freedom of speech that you said they supposed to have in a country where you're telling them they're citizens. But you got your police officers designed to attack all these Latinos and black people in America and all over the planet. It's police in every country. Who you think they're there for? The carbonated beings who are all over the planet. We were scattered out after the fall, after the Great Invasion. All right? All right? What you think the Tower of Babel is about? Keep telling y'all that. That's about how they scattered us out after destroying our crystal towers that were made out of all these beautiful crystals.
I am of the Anunnaki, interdimensional beings that visit the planet Earth every few thousand years. We arrive at a time called Nibiru, when the barriers between our worlds grow weak. The Anunnaki have a great history of helping humans, but we have no physical form and must inhabit animals. This is why some animals, our descendants, can talk and others cannot. But not all Anunnaki are kind and good. There are evil ones. And the most evil one of all is imprisoned beneath Crystal Cove and must not be set free. You must undo it, Scooby-Doo. Undo it all. Save yourself. Save your friends. Save the world.
You felt like I slept on a cloud last night? Oh, have mercy. I must have played myself to sleep last night. Jesus. Who is that just... I thought my daddy was at work. What? I know y'all ain't brought me nothing to eat. Hey, boy, I thought y'all forgot about me, boy. Hey, somebody go get the paper plates in the silverware. Come on. Y'all take it too long. Oh, my mama. Hey, do me a favor, mama. Hey, open it for me. Yes, sir. Lord, I'm so hungry, man. I thought y'all forgot about me.
This is too cute. Alright, y'all. Y'all already know that's the end of the video. Man, listen. That's the way to my heart. You hear me? Some food, honey. Ooh, I'm just trying to tell you, honey. Like, listen. I don't mind, like, fasting, you know. When it's, you know, time for that. Or, like, I know there's a lot of information out there about foods and things, but, bruh. Like, ain't no way I was giving all these beautiful taste buds, bro, to just eat the fruits and vegetables. Like, come on, fam. Like, nah, bro, we didn't advance in food. Like, we can have healthy food. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I find a great like what is it, meat substitute, like, I'm good. Like, as long as it's delicious, fam, like, I'm good. It don't have to be meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind just having, you know what I'm saying? Fruits and veggies, whatever the case may be, but I need like substitutes, okay? Like, I like food, bro. I'm a foodie, man. Okay, anyway, but thank you for joining me. I appreciate you for being here. I'm grateful for you all. And I do have just a tiny piece of bonus content, y'all. Yes, for those who missed the bonus content, I'm thinking about bringing it back. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. But right now, I'm just going to pull one divine door for those who are going to stick around for the bonus content. So, for the rest of you guys, thank you. I love you all because I have no reason not to. And I'll see you on the next video. And for those that's sliding into this little bonus card real quick, let's go ahead and see what we got, shall we? And I actually haven't opened my divine doors in a minute. I haven't seen these. I do want to pick this card on the top. I don't know if it shouldn't be. I usually shuffle after I pull the card. I hope this ain't a card I pulled before, but because the last time I pulled one was probably with you guys, if I'm not mistaken, from this card deck. Okay, but anyway, Moving forward, let's see what we got. So we have freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. Yo, it's about that time, bro. It's about that time to go with the flow and allow yourself, because a lot of us feel stuck and feel caged, but it's really just a mind thing. Like, and it's really, hold on, I was just shuffling just to put them back, and then I had another one kind of slip out. So, and I actually kind of like this, and this is actually a little different. Instead of a door, it looks like a pathway. I ain't never seen that in here. All these supposed to be doors. I guess it was meant to be, y'all. But yeah, but back to what I was saying though, there's a lot of people, you're not really stuck. It's really, really mental, and you're not allowing yourself. And it's like you keep looking for a way to like free yourself. You really, really keep looking for a way to free yourself, and something's telling me to tell you that it's not as unobtainable as you think it is. Like, it's what a change of your thought process. It really, really just like changing what the way you think. It's trying to come out. Hold on, y'all. I was struggling, but you know what? Maybe it's in this next card. Let me read this one. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. But this one says silent skill. Oh, maybe it is. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. I think that's for me too, y'all, because I need to, like, okay. So, and then it has like a little asterisk or a little star at the bottom, and it says, breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Okay, so yeah, so I think that does tie well into the aspect of granting yourself the freedom to go with the flow, and to be aware that you are like in more control of certain things than you're aware of. Like, of course, there's certain things you just can't control, like people and other stuff, and there's certain things that I don't want to say that you shouldn't want control over. No, I think that's exactly what I need to say. Like, you shouldn't want control over other people. Like, there's a lot of things in this world that we do want, and we tend to think that it's hard to get. But like they say, the best things in life are free. And one of those things, I think the main thing, really, one of the only things I can think of is love, right? And that may sound a little corny, but it's true. Like, at the end of the day, money can't buy love. Like, you can make all the money in the world, it can't buy love. And then you kind of start to question people, and whether they really care, or they're just for the money. It's just a financial situation. A lot of people stay together because of financial situations. Like, you really can't buy love, though. You really can't. Like, cause I mean, you know what I'm saying, y'all. I'm tripping over these words. Like, we about to throw Shark into the happy wrestling, but now I really want to pull some cards. But no, but I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. So hopefully that did make sense. Like, I apologize. I was trying to get it to come out the best way I could. I think I might be overthinking the message though, because I'm like, when I'm listening, like when I channel, I also try to listen to myself very carefully too, because it also usually be a message for myself as well. So I think that's probably what's getting in the way, because I'm actually thinking too hard about the message that's trying to come through, because I'm also trying to receive it, like, for myself. Which, not to be selfish, y'all. That did sound kind of selfish just now, but y'all know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not selfish. But yeah, but I love you all, and I appreciate you guys. And anytime like I open a door like that, and hopefully it wasn't confusing. If it was confusing, it wasn't meant to be. If it makes sense to you, then it was pretty much meant to be. If it resonated with you, but I'm gonna have to listen back to this and try to make sense of it for myself, because I was just too busy. Like, yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, so before I confuse you guys any further, yeah, so until the next video, y'all, thank you for understanding that, I'm that weird friend to be like that sometimes. We're not all perfect. Okay, let me go, y'all. But it's like, I still want to get this message out, bro. I'm gonna meditate on it. I'm just gonna do the card set. I'm gonna meditate on it, and if I get some clarity, I'll provide that in the next video. How about that? So thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.